Well, hello everyone. Hi, it's Dave in real life. We are live for the Arsenal Chelsea watch along. Uh, we're going to talk a lot about the football today and obviously Summerslam last night. Already can see Dylan and Gregor in the chat. Shout out to you two. Dylan, yeah, the Becky thing. I can't lie. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it, to be honest. Yeah, was it a squash that that she beat Bianca so quickly? Yeah, but Bianca didn't prepare for uh, for for Becky to come out. So the mindset wasn't there. She was set for Sasha, and then obviously you had Carmella coming out, so then she game plan and changed for Carmella. So yeah, what we're going through Bianca's head was literally the reason why she lost, and I think that will get explained as the story gets explained. I just think it was a shock of the entire thing that Becky was there. Reason why Bianca lost so quickly, and imagine the boost that character would get then when she even beats Becky further down the line. I mean, I'm not butthurt by it, not by by any stretch of the imagination, to be honest. Can also see a Bullet Master. What's up? Ah, wonder who that is. How you doing, my friend? James, the Gilligaff, Chadwick. Shout out to you, my friend. Just seen the Man United result. What's going on, bud? What the hell is going on? You were great week one. What happened? Shout out to you, my friend. Bullet Master says, I was so excited to see Becky Lynch and Brock Lesnar return. Brock's return was the most shocking of them all. But the thing is, what I've got with it, and I'm going to be completely honest, not with the Brock Lesnar stuff, but with the Becky stuff, we have, as fans, been shouting Becky Lynch's goddamn name for flipping weeks on end. What did you think Vince was going to do? What do you honestly think Vince was going to do? The hype for Becky was real. So what do you do when you've got somebody that bloody hyped? Yeah, you have a shock moment that is going to be the talking point of Twitter, of every social media. It's got people buzzing about WWE again, whether it's been negative or positive. All the negatives are positive because people are talking about WWE this morning. They're not talking about CM Punk now. Who's CM Punk? The forgotten CM Punk. We're all talking about Becky. We're all talking about Brock. That is what Vince wanted. So, if it's negative, it's negative. It's still talking about it. So, fair play to Vince McMahon. He's all got you. Every single one of you. Everyone that's gone to Twitter yesterday or today complaining about how Bianca's buried as she bollocks got buried. That is the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my life. People getting so bloody butter over that is ridiculous. Get out of life. It's flipping wrestling. We've seen it 1,000 times. Dave, what did you think what happened to Sasha? Sasha's probably had personal stuff going off at home, to be all honest. I mean, who knows? It'll all get unravelled in the next couple of days. I'm sure there's a reason why Sasha wasn't there last night. Honestly, I do think Becky was shoehorned in, but I do think Becky was meant to show up last night. She was always planned to be on the show. Harley, shout out to you, my friend. Says Dave, SmackDown has Brock, Becky, Roman, Seth, even Cena in September 10th. 10th SmackDown has Logan Paul. Yeah, I'm going to state it right now. Raw is now the fucking joke of WWE. It is a joke. It is forget the past. Forget Attitude Era. Raw is bottom of the fucking pile. Your SmackDown is the top brand. That's where the money's at. That's where Vince is throwing everybody onto. Yeah, SmackDown's the show now. This is the #1 brand. Forget Raw. Raw is trash. I've never heard of CM Punk. Who the fuck is he? Sounds like a porn star. Yeah, shout out to you, James. Yeah, the chants from CM Punk have gone. Yeah, we're not talking about CM Punk now. We're talking about Brock. We're talking about Becky. That's what Vince wanted to do. What is the one thing what was going to get people talking today? Not just Becky's return. A squash match against Bianca has got everybody, cut it like up the wall, jumping into like the insiders or being in dazes, even just seeing the reactions on Twitter, on YouTube, or on all the other social medias. It's got everybody, absolutely everybody, talking about WWE. Whether it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. You're talking about WWE, and that's all that Vince wants and cares about. #1 trending in America last night was Vince McMahon. Genius. Love him or hate him. Love WWE or hate WWE. That's what happened last night. And I know we were all about the football. We will get to the team news in a moment. We have got we've got Mikel Arteta talking at the minute, who's looking to still be a manager by the end of today, I've got to be honest. Harley says, people complain about Roman always needing help to win matches and stuff. Now Roman has beaten one of the greatest of all time clean. Yeah, of course. They couldn't have done it any other way, to be honest, because you're bringing Brock out. So to have Roman win with help wouldn't make sense. So yeah, Punk's return was a great moment, ruined because we all knew about it. Yeah, Brock's return was better because it was a shock. Yeah, that's correct. Round of applause, James, you're right. Brock, literally nobody knew. There was no speculation going into SummerSlam. You thought maybe could it happen? I mean, I said it in my predictions video. Don't expect Brock. And there we go. We've got flipping Brock. So that's where we're at. I love that. To be quite honest, we all expected Becky, but did we expect Becky to become the female champion in the way that she did? No, nobody predicted that. So top marks to WWE for actually putting out stuff what was not predictable. I mean, we all talk about storytelling and bad booking, blah 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 blah. But look at what we're doing. Look at social media today. That's what wrestling's all about for me. The controversy, people talking, getting their points of opinions across. I love it. Absolutely love it. That last night's SummerSlam was amazing for talking points, getting people hyped. I love that. The real wrestling show is tonight in NXT. Without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to get one of the best matches we'll ever see tonight. Dragunov Walter. That is going to be an instant classic. So if you want just pure wrestling, NXT tonight is your show. But if you want the showmanship and the glitz and the glamour, SummerSlam was amazing. We have got Bullet Master Hay. They say Jason Jordan's supposed to return. Could do. I know he works backstage at WWE. Dave, do you think that Roman versus Brock will happen at Extreme Rules or Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is definitely going to be a big match. We definitely see Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg again at Saudi Arabia. I'll put that out there now because Saudi Arabia absolutely loves Goldberg, so that's happening. A big match like that. They're paying the big money match, definitely. Extreme Rules could happen as well. Could have it at both. So yeah, Dylan, shout out to you. Harley, Dave, I can't wait for Becky to have her first match back after over a year. Potentially Extreme Rules longer than 20 seconds. Haha. It should be Becky Bianca. Yeah, they probably will do that. They've done this for shock value. They've done this to get people talking about WWE. It's to take the conversation away from CM Punk and AEW and get the focus on WWE, and it's worked. That is what Vince has planned. Yeah, maybe the way that it's worked out wasn't his plan, because obviously I seriously think that Sasha was winning last night if she'd have turned up or was at the show. I think that was genuinely the plan, and then you were going to get Becky come out to challenge Sasha, because you've never really had a Becky Sasha feud. I mean, imagine that is next level stuff. I can't. If they do that program, I'm in. Sign me up. Heyman's reaction when Brock returned was pure class. Yeah, Heyman on a pole match, guys. Book it, Vince. I am being fucking lazy and having a beef stew done in a slow cooker with giant. Oh god, mate. Mwah. That is just class food in any way. Yorkshire puddings. For my American friends who don't know what Yorkshire pudding is, it's not actually a pudding. You have it for your dinner. High flyer, shout out to you, my friend. Dave didn't know about this live. Ready for London Derby. I'm sure we'll talk about SummerSlam. I imagine. Yeah, the conversation is SummerSlam right now, but we will get into the football once it starts. Here's team news that we'll go into in a minute. But yeah, God, everybody's still hyped about SummerSlam, so what can you do? We are a wrestling channel, so we do football watch-alongs, so it is going to intertwine, so it doesn't really bother me. It would be cool if Dean Ambrose returns. Yeah, that has never happened. Not for a long time, anyway. High Flyer, Becky, Sasha, round of matches. Did they do had a round of matches? Yeah. I'd like to see it again, though, because it's usually always Sasha, Charlotte. I just wished I had some oh man, that would have been like the icing on the cake. James dumplings. Mwah. That would have just. I'd have been round at your house for dinner. You'd have had this like knocking on the door. Let me in. I've not even had any dinner yet myself. I got up at 11 o'clock. Yeah, tried to watch the last bit of the UFC, but I gave that up as a bad joke. Connor, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing, bud? The results from earlier, if you don't know, Southampton won, Man United won, and Spurs have won as well. Yeah, so pretty bland day, I suppose. Not really major shocks or anything. Liverpool are top of the league. Top of the league. Well, until after this game, I suppose. I can only assume. A deal. Shout out to you, my friend. I did see your message earlier. A deal. Dave, what match are you looking forward to tonight? Cross, Joe. Rob should have had a title like she did. Yeah, people keep saying that squash, but Kofi came out of the Brock squash okay, so it doesn't really bother me. Harry Kane, yes, he was on the sub bench, wasn't he? The match I'm looking forward to tonight it's an easy one. A Walter Dragunov by a country mile. That is the match that I'm looking forward to tonight. The rest, Samoa Joe carrying cross will be a pretty decent one. If Dakota Kai wins, literally the world will just explode. Especially the either like watch Twitter. They'll always be on top. Surely now it's time to give the outer four horsemen talent. Yeah, I can understand that. Thing is though, Bianca now will go into a feud with Becky while Sasha's away or whatever, which is fine because it's good promotion for Bianca. Getting Bianca these high profile feuds is where WWE needs to go. Putting in a program with Becky, it was kind of obvious that Becky would probably beat Bianca further down the line. It's less obvious Bianca beating Becky. So that's what they've done now. They've swapped it, the bait and switched it. They give you a nice big massive shock. Everybody's talking about it. And then, you know, the talking point then, if Bianca beats Becky, God, how does that elevate Becky? It's like with Rhea Ripley beating Charlotte, how much will that elevate her? Yeah, it's not over yet for sure. Gregor John says, who is your favourite wrestler of all time? Is Bret Hart. Right now, Bayley. I've been honest. Yeah, Bayley. I love Bayley. I think what she's doing great stuff in the female division. Outside of WWE, it's even easier. It's Thunder Rosa is my favourite female wrestler outside of WWE. Male wrestler outside of WWE, Darby Allin's quite intriguing. James Chadwick, give over. Boo! It's Liverpool top, boo! Not conceded a goal either. Van Dijk's back, baby. They won't ruin Bianca from here. Yes, she's damaged Bella, but WWE no to protect her. Yeah, I think she's not buried. Anybody what says that Bianca Belair got buried last night is go on, get on your flipping bike. You don't know what you're talking about. Right, we have got some amazing team news for the Chelsea game. Lukaku is starting for Chelsea. Lukaku is starting for Chelsea. Big money move from Inter to Chelsea. He was at Chelsea before, didn't really do anything. He was bought in as a replacement for Drogba. Yeah, we was like bait and switch there. We like moved on to the football a bit. Yeah, we are going to concentrate on the Arsenal game a little bit more, but Lukaku is playing. Wonder how Newcastle is doing in the Premier League. Poorly. That's what they're doing. They're doing poorly. Newcastle is 19th. Nice picks, Dave. Thank you, Gregor. Who are yours? In fact, chat. Let me know. Who's your favourite wrestler from the past and from now? How did you do on my Summerslam predictions? I got 8 out of 9 because we had to disqualify the Sasha Banks one because it didn't happen. So that was nil and void. I only got the Charlotte Flair one because I went with Nikki Ash. So yeah, I got 8 out of 9. I did shit in the UFC results though. Absolutely garbage. Yeah, so I got 8 out of the 9. What was there basically. James, Newcastle losing streak 2-0. Harley says, Dave, did you know that Charlotte is now officially 5-0 at SummerSlam? Hope they actually treat this streak with a big deal and streak. Biggest question now is how far is she off the record for title wins? How far is she off? Connor says he likes Ricochet and Bret Hart. High Flyer don't hate Charlotte winning, but the Thanos was mint. The Thanos. What did you think about getting in the ring? Gage's son getting in the ring. It's just a good bit of storytelling for me. They obviously knew what they're doing. Yes, he is young, and they could do quite a lot with that angle. But I think it's just setting up a match at Saudi Arabia, if I'm all honest. Yeah, and his son, Gage, actually got into the ring and attacked a wrestler. So in a court of law, he's in the wrong. So wrestlers are allowed to defend themselves. So yeah, there's not much you can do about it. My all-time is Taker. My current is Thunder Rosa. Shout out to you, James Chadwick. Yeah. Taker is amazing. I also love Mick Foley. You can't just the guy outside of the ring more. You can't see a nicer guy. Oh, the Thanos robe. Okay, right. I get you now. I to quite honestly, I'm not even sure if I made that connection. How mad is that? Chelsea versus Liverpool. Yes, it is next week, but sadly, with every Liverpool game this season so far, I'm bloody working. Yeah, I can't do it. I wished I could. But no, sadly, I'm at work. Come on, give me a break. But I will make some news, breaking news. Wednesday, we are back live. We're doing West Brom Arsenal League Cup, round 2 of the League Cup. So we'll be back here, back with Arsenal, but we've got West Brom. It's away at West Brom. Should be an interesting one. We might see some younger talent on show from Arsenal. Oh, we could see a bit of an upset. Dave, what did you think about RK Bro winning last night? RK Bro was fantastic. Loved that. I think what you're going to get on Raw is going to be funny AF. I do think they're funny. I think it's really good. Nikki, Alexa. Sorry, most boringest match on the card. Literally meant nothing. Yeah, you got Dewdrop at the end with the robe. It was just, nah. It was shit. It was shit. I'm sorry, but anybody would loved that, I disagree. I thought it was boring, waste of time. It deserved to be on a pay-per-view. We got nothing. Yeah, seeing people cheer for Lily, yeah, that's about as good as it gets. Yeah, so I wasn't into that. Gregor says he likes CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. Yeah, classic wrestlers. Yeah, not surprising, they are great. I have nothing against CM Punk. I think he's going to do great for AEW. But come on, let's not fucking blow wind up his arse. He's been away from wrestling for 7 years, for God's sake. It's not that fucking great. Yes, he did the pipe bomb, but other than that, I think he's got. Other than that, he's alright. His average is like a Kenny Omega kind of person. Great on the mic. That's about it. Edge add to entrances. What's your favourite one? I love the Brood. The Brood entrance was a fantastic. I loved that because it's nostalgic. Attitude Era at his best. Yeah, love that. Taker's debut was what got me into watching wrestling. Yeah, like we've talked about this a fair few times, me and James. Yes, pretty much where I started was 1990, especially WWE. I mean, I'd been watching wrestling kind of before then. I certainly remember watching like Big Daddy and bloody Giant A-Stacks here in the UK wrestle on a Saturday afternoon. So yeah, Taker's debut, I remember that bloody well. But I made that connection straight away who he was, because I'd already watched NWA, and I was like, that's me, Mark Callis. I know him. He's not a dead man. And I was like, because I knew of that, it was like I had a great talking point in the schoolyard. Well, I know who Undertaker was. That's Mark Calloway. That's Mark Callis. He was in NWA. So yeah, that's what got the proper interest in wrestling. For sure. Why not Newcastle? If I did a predictions video, I'd probably put Newcastle relegated. Sorry, Connor. I hope you don't. I do wish that you'd have spent some money in the summer. I've got too many favourites, but we ain't got 2 hours to name them all. Oh, we're here all day, mate. Just keep popping them in. Arsenal are showing off Martin Odegaard. He's signed from Real Madrid. He's back as a permanent player. He was, I think, here at Arsenal on loan. They're doing an interview with him. Well, they're not on the show itself, just to the crowd. Yeah, but Martin Odegaard is an Arsenal player. They've got Ben White as well, aren't they, Arsenal? We're literally moments away from kick-off, but literally 6 minutes away. Main team news really is that Lukaku starts. Newcastle play on Wednesday. Yeah, they're not live on TV, Connor. Or I'd have done that game. their game's not live. It's the West Brom Arsenal game that Sky are covering. But we're here. I will do updates for that result for you. Possibly could be doing a stream on Thursday. I need to decide which match because it will be the Europa League qualifiers. I just don't know if that's going to blow anybody's mind. If somebody's showing the Celtic game, I might do a stream. Arsenal fans, look well, the stadium looks full. Could we get Arsenal back into this? Or we're going to get an Arsenal thumping. Remember that Arsenal play, I think they play Man City next week, and Chelsea play Liverpool. That was massive. Adil says, was watching Insider's Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. Joe wanted the Brood entrance, wasn't happy with the Bianca situation. Yeah, and I popped in for 5 minutes. I kind of wished I hadn't. Because I only popped in to have a bit of a joke. And it was like, I don't like it. No. I don't know. I think people just taking it all way too serious. And I just, come on. It really is Bianca and the Becky thing really that bad? Can't watch Thursday, I'm camping again. I don't know if I am streaming Thursday yet, Connor. If I can find a decent game, I might consider it, but I don't know. Definitely here on Wednesday. I can guarantee you that. Not sure on a Thursday stream. Celtic game might be on Premier Sports 1. Might BT do show the prelim games, so it could be on one of them. So if it's whatever's shown, I'll have a look at it. But we get, like I said, guaranteed West Brom Arsenal on Wednesday. Can't do the Tuesday because I'm working, or I'd have picked a game from that day. But yeah, we're just going to try and keep the football streams coming. Obviously, thank you for everybody who joined me for the Bayern Munich Dortmund stream last week. That was amazing. 2.6k views. So that went amazing. I really enjoyed that stream. So that's what made me prompt to do this one. Obviously, we're still talking wrestling. Obviously, NXT tonight. God, literally, NXT tonight is going to be amazing. Liverpool on a winning streak. Yeah, still not got a goal conceded. So we've got the teams. This is Arsenal's team. It's on the screen if you're watching the game. We've got Leno in goal. We've got Cedric, Holding, Mari and Tyranny in defence. We've got Pepe, Lagana, Smith Rowe, Saka, Granit Saka and Akaru Saka. God, the two names are very much the same. And we've got Martinelli up front. Pretty weak strike force at Arsenal. No Aubameyang. No. Oh, who's the other guy? Forgot the other guy's name. We've got Mendy in goal for Chelsea. Aspilicueta, Christian Eriksen, James, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Alonso are in midfield. Watch hi people. What's the only three people watching? Oh dear. Mount, Lukaku and Kai Havertz are your teams, guys. The biggest news out of this is obviously Lukaku. He's anybody that's got a fantasy league team and you haven't got Lukaku, I strongly suggest you sign him. He's going to be good. Kai Havertz is a great player. Jason Mount is definitely one to watch for the future. This is going to be a really good game. I do predict Chelsea win. Sorry all you Arsenal fans. But yeah. You've got Mendy in goal. I've got triple point on for one Chelsea player. Nice one. This is do it. There's a game tomorrow. West Ham are playing, so that'll be the last game. Once the game starts, more will join. Yeah, well, people look for the free view. It's like, yeah, what is he actually showing the game? I don't know why they look. It's YouTube, but hey, we'll see. I'm not too bothered. Our community, the community we've got, you guys, love talking to you guys. So if any extra people join, it's always a bonus. But yeah, it is what it is. We enjoy it anyway. I think the viewership on the Dortmund game was because it was a cup. This is just a standard league game. So the Arsenal and Chelsea have taken a knee. They're both wearing their own kits. Fans are clapping. Dave, Celtics matches on Premier Sports on Thursday. Okay. Let's see if I can actually view Premier Sports. If it's a paid channel, I'm going to struggle. But we'll have a look. Rangers are playing also on Thursday, I believe. So, Connor, Arsenal smells. Liverpool are goodish. Newcastle are best. Prove it, Connor. Start winning some games, bud. Prove it. Let's see if Newcastle can actually win something. Where's your trophies? So we've just kicked off. Arsenal are going left to right. Chelsea are right to left. What did you think of Harry Kane? There's not to think about Harry Kane at the moment. to be honest, I think he should stop at Spurs. If I'm being honest, who is my favourite female wrestler of all time? Well, there's a shot in from Rowe. It's always going to be a toss-up between Bailey and Thunder Rosa. I like Britt Baker. I love Tessa Blanchard. I just wish she'd get into a promotion and stop being an idiot, because she's really good. NXT's got some wonderful stars. Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, who we're going to see tonight. I would love Dakota Kai to be the new NXT champion, but the rumours is that she's getting... Where's the timer? I don't have one. I can't put one up, Connor. I wish I could. I've tried 1,000 times and I can't get it to work. But we're a minute in. I will keep refreshing you on the time of the match. If you're watching the game, you'll know. Adele, congrats to go out to Damien Priest, RK Bro, for being new champions. Xavier Woods with Miz and Morrison was great. Logan Paul on Moist TV. If you want my honest opinion on that segment last night, it was slow. It wasn't fast paced. It felt, I don't know, it didn't feel right. It didn't have any kind of gravitas to it. James has just had a shot at the Arsenal goal. Well, it's just banged off an Arsenal defender. He's nearly knocked him out. Yeah, but Damien Priest I had down to winning the US Championship. And yeah, okay, bro. We'll wait till you see what they're going to do on Monday Night Raw. I'm sure Riddle is going to have something planned for Randy. It's going to be funny. Festival of Friendship. It's going to be on that level, I would have thought. Which, get ready for it. It's going to be fun. My internet is bad to watch the match. I'll do my best then to give you a running commentary. There's not really much going off at the minute. I think an Arsenal player's down with an head injury. Do not like the Arsenal training topics, ghastly. Just gonna throw that out there. We are 3 minutes in, but we've literally got about at least a minute and a half of injury time to be added on at the end of the match through this injury. So it is a Chelsea throw-in. There's Alonso number 3. Gonna get the ball back into play. Dave, do you think will be the first manager to get the sack this season. I think Arteta. If the next 2 weeks are definitely going to be a strong indicator of that. If Arsenal lose today, I think they play Man City next week. I think 3 losses at the start of the season is enough to say sorry, but we're going to have to change. It's a shame, but Arsenal's problem is the signings. They just don't sign anybody massive, and I don't know. I think Arteta's definitely the first one out. But then the question is, who do they get? Who's going to be the manager coming in? Let me know who would be the next Arsenal manager. Well, we've got Lukaku. There's Kai Havertz. He's having a pop. It has gone out for a throw-in. Alonso. I've got Alonso in my team as well, Connor. In this game, I've got Saka and Alonso. Arteta might be gone by January, says a deal. I think sooner. You don't get anything out of your first 3 games of a season. It's literally your fodder. Especially when you're Arsenal. This is a solid top 5 team of the last several years. And to fall in the way that they have is disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. I mean, they're not in Europe. They're not even in Europe this season. That's scary. I've got the goalkeeper. Oh, Mendy of Chelsea as well. Yeah, my goalkeeper was Alisson, who played yesterday. Got nice points from Mings of all players for Aston Villa. It's a bit scrappy. Oh god, it's like there's going to be a free kick. Mount's like pulling at his arm. But the ball's gone to Chelsea. Jenad Saka. What's your take on CM Punk's return? Massive for the industry. It's a massive deal. There's no doubt about that. It's massive for AEW. AEW need a big character to push them forward, to be considered as a challenger to WWE. There's no way they're taking over WWE just because they've signed CM Punk. Let's be realistic here. WWE are a multi-million-pound company. This is where I see this. I can watch WWE here in the UK on TV. I can't watch AEW live. When AEW made that deal with ITV Sports here in the UK, they fucked up because it should have been live. We should have been able to watch this Dynamite live every Wednesday. And, oh no, we can't do it because of advertising, blah, blah, blah. They fucked up because that just like ruined it for the English fan. It's like, we don't want to see stuff second hand. We want to watch it live. We watch Raw live, good or bad. We watch SmackDown live. We watch NXT live. And the drawback is then I've got to get my laptop out, go on a cheapy website. I don't pay more money to watch AEW. I'm not paying more money to watch NWA. I'm not paying more money to watch Impact. If I can watch it, I'm going to watch it on Watch Wrestling. But then it's an hassle because then you've got your TV on, you've got a laptop on, you're messing around with your phone. It's just a nightmare. So, for me, AEW, for them to be considered huge, get proper TV deals in here in the UK, sign for Sky, that would be a massive deal. Because Sky used to do WWE. Get a deal with them, get your programme in on live TV each and every week across Europe. That's the aim. That's where they've got to be. CM Punk could be that key to that door. It's going to be a good match. Punk versus Darby Allin. Yeah. Punk is just going to be Punk. If you've seen a CM Punk match, pretty much what you're going to get. There's nothing going to be fresh. He's already said that he's not changing anything up. He's not going to start doing these magical moves. He's just going to be the CM Punk that we saw 7 years ago. So don't expect this fresh new outlook, because it's not going to be that case. So yeah, if you loved CM Punk in the past, you're gonna love what he's doing now. Can't stop watching the CM Punk segment. It goes back from youngster call out Darby Allin. There's a segment, especially he said on the way to get high screen bars. Yeah, to be honest, I watched the like the prop conference call thing afterwards, where they were talking to members of the press, both Tony Khan and CM Punk. CM Punk has been doing this for years, not with the ice cream bars, but if you went to a CM Punk signing, you'd get a donut or you'd get something at the end. It's very President. If you go and see CM Punk, you're going to get something, because he just wanted to make stuff personal. The ice cream bar is literally a dig at WWE. Remember the old contract signing? He wanted the CM Punk ice cream bars. Yeah, that was just a stroke of genius and a way of just going, well, hey, W's give me what I want. So yeah, that was class. We're 10 minutes into this Arsenal-Chelsea game. Nothing much happening, because we're talking about CM Punk. Yeah, there's not much into this yet. We're just waiting for the first couple of chances, really. There were an offside call. Like I say, 10 minutes in, still 0-0. Will we see a Lukaku goal today on his debut for Chelsea? In fact, get your predictions in. Who's winning this game? What match are you most looking forward to tonight at NXT? Are you watching NXT? What match are you least looking forward at NXT? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat. Are you watching Walking Dead tonight? Am I watching Walking Dead tonight? No. No, I'm not. Connor. I need to watch season 9 again. I just dropped off. As the Whisperer's characters came in, I stopped watching. Not out of disrespect for the show. I saw the Negan stuff. I thought that was ace. That last season with the battle with Negan was fantastic. But it just dropped off. It just, with the Nick Grimes situation, it just started to, I don't know, went into new territory, and I wasn't really bothered about following it, so I switched off. So now that it's on Disney Plus, I might revisit it. I tried to watch the early seasons. We're into season 2, but it's just hard to watch. Adil says Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. Lukaku to score. Cole, Joe beats Cross. Cole and Joe. Oh, you think O'Reilly beats Cole? Okay, yeah, it's alright. I've got what you meant. Eventually. Yeah, I think O'Reilly's definitely winning Adam Cole. That's to have him lose 3 matches in a row would be ridiculous. That's why I think the hype for that match is done. Yeah, I know it's the last season of Walking Dead, but they're all going to go on to Disney Plus anyway, so I'll just wait. Try it. I'll avoid spoilers. I've managed to do that so far anyway, so when you're not interested in stuff, it's easy just to avoid. Because I don't follow any of the YouTube channels, but follow Walking Dead. I used to when I was proper into it, but I don't anymore. So there'll be no spoilers. Karrion Kross, I don't know, because we've seen him on Raw with the NXT title anyway. I don't know if he loses. Karrion Kross, I don't know if he loses. I mean, NXT are promoting all this supposed new talent, and we're getting rid of all the old fogies. We don't want any of these out of shape guys. Blah 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 blah. To put a title on Samoa Joe would be ridiculous, because it doesn't fit the new mould of NXT. And the fact that it pre-taped for the next couple of weeks means that Karrion Kross can work both NXT and Raw with little or no effort, because obviously the next 3 weeks it is done. He's filmed it already. And there we go. We have got a goal. And it's Lukaku. We have our first goal of this game, guys. And it is Romelu Lukaku what scores for Chelsea. So we have got our first goal. 1-0 to Chelsea, guys. So we're just going to mess around, get this written. So, Lukaku. What minute was that goal? So it's simple tapping from Lukaku. Right place, right time. Scores on his debut. I just want to see what time his goal is coming up. Right, we have got it. Where? It's got it down as the 50th minute, so we'll put that down. 50th minute. I don't want to do that. So there we go. Who was the last? Who was the most let down superstar to most let down? Probably Naomi. Will Brock be available for both Raw and SmackDown, or as part-time just to counter? I don't know how they'll work that. I think they'll just keep him on SmackDown. I think he's made his attention clear that he's wanting Roman. So, yeah, we're 16 minutes in, 15-minute mark. We have a Lukaku goal. Who helped out with the goal? Who got the assist? Mohamed Hassan. Shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? Who are you supporting in this game, bud? Shout out to you. Hello. Didn't really see who the assist came from. I can find out for all you like fantasy footballers. The assist was from Reece James. So Reece James has got the goal, the assist. Chelsea are on the attack again. It's going to have Reece James on the far side. Who's going to rip the ball in? Yeah, Reece James has got the ball back. Ball has come in. Goalkeeper saved. Nice collection from Leno. So Arsenal, yet again, a goal down. So the difference maker is the new star, or former star, Lukaku. Nice little start for him. See if Arsenal have got a response. 18 minutes have been played so far. There's going to be injury time added on. I am sure of it. Probably about 3 minutes if I'm being honest. How can a goalkeeper get points? Clean sheet, bud. Got to keep a clean sheet. Concede no goals. And I think you get points for man of the match. So if your goalkeeper has a flipping blinder, save after save after save, then you can get some mega points on that. Or if you're making me captain as well. Yeah, but you keep the clean sheet is definitely a way to go. We're just seeing this goal again. It just breaks free from the defender really, and it just gets himself in a really good position. Reece James, literally a simple pass. The boxing as well, Dave. You saw Manny Pacquiao. He's going to retire now. What was the result on that one? I didn't see it. To be honest, I've not even paid any attention to the boxing. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao is just like, I don't know, he's just out of it right now, isn't he? Chelsea's good. Chelsea are playing alright. Just the Arsenal team is not playing alright, unfortunately. Could be a good chance here. Corner whipped in. Goalkeeper Jorginho to Mount. Alonso's whipped in it back into the box. Lots of space. Chelsea getting a lot of space at the back at the minute. Ball's whipped in again. Lukaku header. Oh, just over the top. So Lukaku is really causing Arsenal some real serious problems. Just had a really decent chance there. Ball headed just slightly over the top. So yeah, this game, 20 minutes have gone. Adil says Ugas beat Pacquiao on points. It was on Sky Sports main event. Alright, so Pacquiao lost. Oh, Arsenal are on the break. It's Saka. Oh no, it just stumbles at the end and gives Alonso a chance to get the ball. But Arsenal still on the attack. A decent ball in. No, bounce reflex off a Chelsea player. John, you better Chelsea or Liverpool? Who's better, Chelsea or Liverpool? It's Liverpool all day long. No, it isn't. Chelsea are your current European champions. They won the Champions League last season. Rule out Chelsea in this title race, to be honest. Very good team. This is going to really push them as well as us. We're both at this moment in time unbeaten. Tuchel, a really good manager, was the former PSG manager of last season. So Tuchel is, before he signed for Chelsea. I think Arteta is fighting for his life right now. We could be having chance of getting sacked in the morning. Especially next weekend if they'll lose to City. Tentative play from Chelsea. They've got the 1-0 lead now, so there's no pressure on them. It's just nice interplay at the back. Mount is on the ball at the minute. Oh, is that Havertz? Nice ball through. Oh, ball. Oh, it was kind of behind him. Mount tried to have a short bounce off an Arsenal defender. But Reece James is having a really good game. I mean, the ball whipped in from Havertz. Oh, the ball to Mount was the problem. Newcastle are going to win next time. I think you'll be saying that a lot. Simon Wagens, hello. I hope that I've said your last name correctly, Simon. Shout out to you, my friend. Hello. How are you doing, my friend? Who are you supporting in this match? Let us know, bud. What's your thoughts? Adil says it's Liverpool over Chelsea. LFC 5-time champs. 5-time champs. We've won it 6 times, bud. 6. We've won it 6 times, buddy. 6 times. 6 times Champions League. Chelsea have won it twice. Catching Man United up. It's 23 minutes have been played. Still 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea look good. We play Chelsea. Liverpool play Chelsea next weekend. Big game. Come on, Arsenal. I do think Chelsea are winning this game though. Alonso. God, my voice is croaky. Still got the cold for anybody who's interested. Come on, man, did you get out of that bloody way? It's like bloody Arteta stood in front of bloody Arsenal player here. Well, Arsenal need to really start pepping up their performance. It is a Chelsea throw-in at the moment. Ball way back to Mendy. No pressure. Well, a little bit of pressure on the goalkeeper, but he's handled it correct. Arsenal pressing really high. It's amazing. 25 minutes have gone. Kai Havertz is getting the ball. Oh, Arteta's messing around with the ball. Brock F5 to scene and after Summerslam. Yeah, I've seen the footage. So those what were in attendance last night at Summerslam saw an F5 delivered to John Cena by Brock Lesnar. So they got a little added bonus. Who the fuck is Arsenal? You're shit. You know you're shit. After Man United's performance at Southampton. Just saying. Because you've only won one game, bud. Oh, the fuck, come on, I know. No, I can't. Arsenal have just, I don't know, they're one of them clubs. Chelsea have been the better team, I've got to admit. Better interplay from the players. The goal just was an easy goal. Good positioning by Lukaku. Lukaku's on the ball again. He's turned his player, tries to have a shot. It does rebound off, and it's going to go for a throw-in at the far side. We didn't lose to fucking. It's time. There's time. Brentford are going to be amazing this season. Who's at the bottom of the Premier League? Who's at the bottom? You know, I'm going to have a look at. I would have thought it's Norwich. Is it Norwich? Let's have a look at the Premier League table. It is Norwich City with Newcastle a little bit above them. Dave, check out BT Sport YouTube. Oh, Roman Reigns full interview. Yeah, the interview's dropped a couple of days ago, to be honest. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, a deal. Yeah, so it's been around a while. Norwich at the bottom, but let's see if we can get this on top on the camera. Look who's on top of the league. It's a little bit blurry. Who's that on top of the league, baby? Getting it in now. So it's not always going to be the case. We are top of the league. We are top of the league. Liverpool. Yeah, so that's that. Newcastle are second from bottom. Norwich. The thing is with Norwich, they play really good attacking football. They did last time they were up in the Premier League. It's a shame that they just haven't got it. Because the football they play is really, really good. Shitty Liverpool. Shut up, Connor. Try and beat shitty Liverpool. I dares ya. Remember last time? God, I think really only time what we as Liverpool were scared of Newcastle was when you had Asprilia. Remember them 4-3 thrillers? Loved them games. Back in 93, 94 or something like that. Nice little play from Chelsea. We're 29 minutes in. Alonso got the ball in his moving infield. Ball to Lukaku. Lukaku takes a shot. It's deflected. Jorginho's coming. It's broken down. And Arsenal trying to counter attack. It's like Havertz. I always get Havertz, to be quite honest with you, looks a lot like Mason Mount. Do your Newcastle accent. Oh, what? I didn't do a Newcastle accent. Really, a Newcastle accent? You want a Newcastle accent? Why I bet. Going down a tune. That's it. That's all you get. Why I bet. You can't believe it. I have to do like a Cheryl Cole mix with flipping Ant and Deck. The Liverpool accent's the best. Hey, calm down, kid. Hey, we're going for a couple of bevies down on the boozer. Hey, it's Steven Gerrard. Hey, thought we were unbelievable. Reece Jones got the ball. He's got it into, what? Literally into a wide space behind Lukaku. Bit better ball, and we could have been looking at 2-0. Mount just shoots it straight at Leno. Do Irish. God, what is this? Dave does like accents time. Oh, my Irish though, it has to start with the flipping top of the morning thing. It's so racist. Hey, I like me Murphys. I'm not bitter. Hey, I'm a little leprechaun. Yeah, I'm a massive Seamus man. Alright there, me filler. That nearly turned into a Cornish accent, to be honest. Duh. It's like Connor's like just challenging me now. Dave! Do a Jamaican accent. Dave! Do a new American accent. Dave! Do an Australian accent. Do a Scottish one. I'm setting you up here. Well, I'm setting myself up. Aye there, me bonny laddie. I'm Drew McIntyre. Oh, it's got flipping French. Oh la la, ooh, petit velours. Au cul de sac. Eric Cantona. There you go, that's my French accent. Oh la la la. Pipi popo. That's from Euro Trash. 32 minutes have gone. This game has kind of gone flat, I've got to be honest. Chelsea just look comfortable. There's no real urgency from Arsenal. They are trying to counter attack as I'm speaking, but Pepe's on the ball. Pepe, he's French. Do a Corbyn. I can't do a Corbyn accent. Arsenal. Oh, the ball's still with Arsenal. They've kept possession. Good bit of defending by Chelsea, to be honest. Can't do a Corbyn accent. It's just I don't even know what his accent is. Tell me, where is he from? I can't do regional American accents. That's impossible. I'm Corbyn. I could do a James Chadwick impression. Ain't got any dirty mags. Well, I got me feg and I got some pornos. You like me pornos? Get down a little boozer. Get a little bit drunk. Connor, by the way, you're only one in the chat right now. What's going off? You scared everybody else off? What's going on, man? You're only one here. Who's my favourite tag team? World Warriors, Legion of Doom. I think that's a simple answer. Adil says we will get rematches on Raw from SummerSlam matches. Well, what matches do I think will happen? Oh, we've got a goal. I'm sorry, Adil, but we are going to talk about Reece James, who has scored a goal. He's got an assist. Anybody who's got Reece James in the fantasy league team, wow. So Reece has now got the second goal. So Chelsea are now 2-0 up. Reece James is your goal scorer. That is an easier name to write. Reece James. Goal Chelsea. God, I hate saying that. What minute was that scored in? I'm going to take a punt and say 34th minute. Probably 33, but we'll change it. I'm moving me instead. So there we go. Lukaku and James. Actually, James's name's a bit big. Put that down. Right, there we go. I think you'll get a Sheamus Priest rematch tonight on Monday Night Raw. That's what I think. Just thinking probably Doudrop versus Alexa again for the fucking 9th week running. Wouldn't surprise me. Or Eva Marie against Doudrop, that would be fun. I'm always here, love. Who to help him? Who helped him? You mean who got the assist? We'll have a look. Just waiting for everything to come through, to be honest. WWE is live on YouTube with What's Next review, pay-per-view, and it's live right now. Oh, it's WWE live. Yeah, they're probably just hyping up NXT tonight. Which, yes, cannot wait. Mason Mount got the assist. Mason Mount. So we got Reece James who got the assist for the Lukaku goal. South scored a goal. So fun fact, it'd be my dream if I do a team of the week. Reece James is in it. Just fun fact. So there we go, we're 2-0 up. Dylan, shout out to you. Dave, do you think that WWE will happen? October is apparently the date. Yeah, the rumour they was meant to do it on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown this week, but they moved it to October. Yeah, basically the reason why they did that is because obviously with the live shows being back, they wanted to have a regular roster, so that you basically, when you bought your tickets for WWE Live, you knew who you were going to see. So they just wanted to do that for a while with the regular audience, so that they knew the roster. So now in October, which is not a million miles away, they'll do the draft. So yeah, they will get the wrestlers filtered. So it won't be like just Brock on SmackDown, Roman on, they will spread it out a lot. You'll get a little bit more of an even keel on both shows. Arsenal just had an half chance. Smith Rowe didn't really do anything with it. So it kind of deflects off the Chelsea player, then comes back to, Smith Rowe just literally can't get hold of the ball. I think he would have been offside anyway if he had it done. Dave, when do you think you've just read that. Connor says Mount. Yes, Mount. We've got Havertz on the ball right now. Mount's got it, number 19. Decent ball into the middle. It's just gone over the heads. Both Havertz and Lukaku's head. With just a little bit too high. So yeah, Chelsea are dominating this game, folks. 2-0, easy so far. Arsenal not really doing much, and to be honest, could have predicted that at the start of the game, to be fair. It's so weird without seeing like Lacazette and Aubameyang playing for them. Do truly miss them. I don't think Martinelli is that good yet. When is it Daniel Bryan making his debut for it, do you think? You've got All Out coming up soon. Probably do it then. Because you've already done CM Punk. We've got the massive pay-per-view coming up soon. What is it, September the 6th? James said the other day. Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh, well, no, we've got the whistle blown. We don't know if it's actually a penalty yet. Might go to VAR. Let's have a look. Reece James has... Well, he's clipped him. Definitely a clip there on Saka. Nutmeg to Astelaqueta. So Reece James is very much in the thick of this game. Could be a VAR decision. Yeah, it has gone to VAR. Referee's not sure. Let's see. Just waiting for the referee. They're obviously talking to him. Let's see if he throws up the box. Poor Arsenal, says Connor. So no, they're still not made it. Oh, they are giving it a corner. So it's play on, no penalty. 41 minutes have been played with literally 4 minutes for the first half. He has put his hand up. There must be a little bit of afters in the box. Bit of pushing and shoving. Referee's sorting that out. So this would be a perfect time. No penalty. This would be a perfect time for Arsenal to get a goal. Decent ball in. Well defended by Chelsea. Yeah, the VAR didn't give it. It's got to be a clear and obvious, decision. If it's not clear and obvious, they'll just go with what the referee said. Referee didn't give it, so they've not given it. They've changed the rules slightly as well. Oh, Martinelli's on the ball, but nice bit of defending by, I think that's Rudiger. So it is an Arsenal ball inside the Chelsea half. Just onside as well. Kept the clean line, but Rudiger sorted it out, so it's a throw into Arsenal. Wait a minute. What minute is the game in? We are 42 minutes in. A deal. 42 minutes. We've got about 3 minutes left till half time. I will put that it's half time on the screen when we get there, so that people know where we're at. Then I'll make it disappear again. When do you think the King and Queen of the Ring will happen? That's October apparently. The dates for them are October as well. October, November, I think. Yeah, I think they're just keeping them on the shows though, so it'll be on SmackDown or Raw. So I don't know if there's actually going to be a pay-per-view. Could be, which there is. I think a few dates what are open for new pay-per-views, but have not been announced. So keep an eye out. Do I think Arsenal are going to score? Don't know. I want them to score just to liven this game up. We've got a corner to Arsenal at the minute. Still, even if Arsenal do score, I still think they'll lose. But it just makes the game more interesting if they do. The Queen of the Ring. Yeah, the Queen of the Ring. Yes, it is going to happen. It was meant to happen last year, but obviously That stupid global bastard got in the way. Oh, half chances for Arsenal, just no end product. Very scrappy in the Chelsea box. Oh, bit of shoving. Rudiger getting Holding's face as a Chelsea player down. Oh, the yellow card's just been flashed. Dave, imagine WWE going for Corbin and Liv the big king. Corbin's been king. He's already won it. So I don't think they'll revisit that, to be honest. Liv Morgan I could see. So I think the Queen of the Ring is a good way of bringing somebody up to scratch. Liv Morgan for some reason has just not been used since Money in the Bank. I don't know why that is, to be honest. Mandy Rose has kind of disappeared on NXT as well, so I don't know. I don't know really what's going off with that. I'm back from scoring a goal for Chelsea. Yes. Good goal there, James. You looked a little bit different. Did you get a tan? And you were all of a sudden tanned. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I do appreciate this to a lot of the regulars to my channel, like Austin 316, William Menton. This is quite early for them in America, especially to Austin. That's probably the reason why he's not here. I can only assume that. Dylan says Dave Asuka hasn't been on TV much either. I think she's just having time off, to be honest. I mean, she had an absolute hectic 2020. I mean, she was on TV every single week. She's doing a lot of YouTube and Twitch stuff. Oh, well, not so much Twitch. I mean, like TikTok and stuff. So she's keeping busy. Do you want to hear Dave doing you accent? Do you want to? If you want me to do accents or whatever, just throw it in the chat and I'll do it. I'm not bothered. But it's all about fun. You can talk about all you want. What's your favourite TV shows? What's your favourite movies? Just anything you want. This game is 46 minutes. We've got 2 minutes of added time. It's all been last 10 minutes or so. I think Arsenal have literally got back into the game a little bit. They need to score. Chelsea are good for the 2-0 lead though. Yes, Corbin already has it. Had it. Gets it back like WWE title and retains the crown. Punishment over Corbin if he was getting punished for some reason. I think this is just the momentum changed on Corbin's character right now is that they want to show him as a down and out, that is down on his luck, and it's just trying to get sympathy for him, but it's kind of backhanded sympathy as well because he's still classed as an heel in my eyes. We are at half time, so I'm going to put that into a little box at the bottom so that people know that we're at half time. Half time, bitches. And we'll put that in a decent colour. We'll put that in red. So we'll just stick that in that little box there. There we go. So we know it's half time now. Dave. I'm rewatching that being shown again on TV. Bet you won't guess it. Dave's. Guess what I'm watching. Me watching on TV, shown again on TV. Bet you can't guess it. Well, it's been shown on TV. What normal TV? Ooh, is it something Harry Potter? Is it Harry Potter? Star Wars, Harry Potter, bloody, I don't know. Are you re-watching Becky Lynch? Or re-watching the Brock Lesnar? Any toilet break? Any toilet break, go now. If you need a wee, go midstream. Yeah, it is P time. It is half time in the Chelsea Arsenal game. 2-0 to Chelsea. They've been a better team. Uh, miles better, to be honest. Lukaku scoring on his debut. No, but I am watching them. Corbyn got dissed by Logan Paul. He was getting interviewed in between interviewer left Corbyn and started interviewing Big E. Yeah, they're really selling Corbyn's character as a loser, trying to build up sympathy for him. That will change soon. That's why they've had him like Nick. Bad Girls. Bad Girls. Which the film Bad Girls? Because there was a TV show Bad Girls, wasn't there? Bad Girls, cool. What channel's that on, bud? We're seeing an advertisement for Fast and Furious. The TV Bad Girls TV series. Oh my god, that's with the girl with the rubber gloves, right? Yeah, the rubber, the marigolds. Oh, good advertisement on Sky. As a wrestler, don't know if he's a proper wrestler. I don't know who he is, basically. He's in a pub beating up. It's called Tap Out, Take a Moment, and Bet, and No Bet Regret. Wow, Bad Girls, I remember that. Got naught to do with prostitutes whatsoever. Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do in the bedroom? There you go. Sometime. Like I said, it's half time in the Chelsea Arsenal game. Chelsea look dominant. I think they can score more in the second half. Arsenal need to score quickly. Need a goal in the first 10 minutes or so in the second half to stand a chance, because I think Chelsea will get another. I'd be 10-20 minutes. I need to do something cool. Connor will be here when you're ready. Triple threat match, Extreme Rules, Becky, Bianca, Sasha. Interesting. Like I say, I don't know what's gone off with Sasha Banks. What has gone off with Sasha Banks? This is the news. This is what we need to know. Anna Dawes dropped in the chat last night saying that her mum has got MS and that there could be something to do with that. So that Sasha might have been just taking care of her mum, which was quite understandable, family first and all of that lot. But other rumours is that she had COVID and that she had to isolate. So there's so many things. I do think Becky was shoehorned into a match. I don't think she was meant to fight anybody. I think she was meant to show up. I think she was going to challenge either Bianca or Sasha at the end of their match. But that's about it. That's what I think. They're just Vince like, get her into a match. Get her out there. Yeah, Carmella, you go first and cause a confusion. Yeah, Carmella coming out was a little bit weird. I think that maybe they'd planned the Carmella bit before. It's like, alright, Carmella, you're going to go and face Bianca. And then Vince went, God damn it. Becky, get your clothes on. You're going out. You're going to have a title match. You're going to win it in seconds and everybody's going to be pissed. It's literally what happened. Yeah, inner pension officer Jim Fenner. Yeah, in prison officer and Fenner. Oh, they've got their umbrellas out. Umbrella. They're all going Rihanna. Under my umbrella. It's so, right now in London, it's absolutely teeming it down. It's raining. Adil says Edge versus Seth. You think you're going to get an Extreme leave it despite being warned. Yeah, there's going to be another match. I don't think that feud's over, if I'm all honest. Edge and Seth will go again. Extreme Rules is the next pay-per-view, I believe. Anything goes, buddies. Another eye for an eye match. This time he's going for both. Not just the one eye. He's going for the both of them. So we're seeing the Arsenal penalty claim again. I think it's close, you know. Meganuts. Right, you know it's raining and they're at pitch side, right, at Sky Sports. They've got their umbrellas, they've got Sol Campbell, Roy Keane, I think that's Graham Souness, and then you've got the presenter. They stood there with brollies, looking like wallies. Come on, Sky Sports, you can afford a studio. Why have you got them at pitch side? Second half is coming up in a few moments. So, right, the question is now, who does Arsenal bring off the sub bench? I'm going to have a look at who's on the sub bench who could change this game for Arsenal. I'm going to do that now. In fact, we'll get a few stats, I think. Right, so the lineups, sub bench for Arsenal. Aubameyang could come on. Don't know why Aubameyang's not played. Has he been injured? So they've got Aubameyang what could change things. Not Nathan. Ashley Nathan Giles could do something. There's not really many others. Obviously, Chelsea can always bring on Tino Werner. Zakin Ziyech is on the sub bench for Chelsea. Yeah, Saka's alright, it's cool. Stats. Sorry for the cough. Oh, God, I need a drink. Ugh. Shots on target. Arsenal have had 1 shot on target. Chelsea have had 3. Scored 2. Shots off target. Arsenal have had 1. Chelsea have had 2. Possession 64 to Chelsea, 36 to Arsenal. Corners though, Arsenal have had 4 corners to Chelsea's 2. Arsenal have been caught offside twice to Chelsea's 1. 5 fouls committed by Arsenal to the 1 foul from Chelsea. 8 throw-ins from Arsenal, 10 from Chelsea. So far in the yellow cards, only 2 Arsenal players have been booked. Crosses, 11 for Arsenal, 7 for Chelsea. Counter-attacks, only 1 from Arsenal. Goal saves, goalkeeper saves, 1 apiece. Amazing. Goal kicks, 4 to Arsenal, 2 to Chelsea, and 3 treatments to Arsenal players. The players that were booked were Mari and Holding. Dave, West Brom will beat Arsenal on Wednesday. They are good. Also Pierre is only back from just back from having COVID, is he? That's why he's not playing then. Oh, good shout. I didn't actually know. about that, to be fair. Gonna have to blow my nose. Shout out to you, Dylan. Yeah, like I say, we are doing the West Brom watch along on Wednesday. It should be a good one. Dave, what if Reigns versus Brock at Survivor Series? Then the Rock music hits and comes out and helps Reigns retain. We're getting Rock versus Roman eventually, WrestleMania next year, I believe. So we're going to get a setup to that at some point. I think he might come and help him, but then he turns on him. Chelsea kicking Arsenal's arse. William Ency, Ballyou to you, my friend. Good to see you, bud. Hope you are well. Yeah. I don't know if you've been in Wrestling Days as chat, but we're over here doing this as well. Shout out to you, good buddy. Ooh, Kip's promo competition's on. I may watch that later. So shout out Ballyou to you, William. How are you doing, bud? So we're just seeing a replay of the goals. That simple goal that Lukaku scored. Could even have missed that. That would have been terrible. Then we get the Reece James's goal. Good finish. Got to say, Chelsea have been dominating that first half. Arsenal need to change things up if they're going to challenge. Hopefully, Aubameyang can get some time on the pitch. There we go. These are the games what have been shown on Sky Sports. Barrow versus Aston Villa. We're not covering that, but we are back on Wednesday for the West Brom Arsenal game. So I'm going to be officially the fucking Arsenal channel. Yay, Dave is all Arsenal. No, it's just how it runs. Yeah, so we are doing 2 back-to-back Arsenal games. So if you're an Arsenal fan, slap a like on the stream. Because we're here for more Arsenal content. Yeah, it's first game on the League Cup run. So it should be interesting. Really looking forward to the Champions League starting. Which I will do a video, I think, of the cup draws, so you kind of know what's going off with that. Let me know if you want a Premier League prediction video. I might just do a video putting my thoughts out on who's going to win the league, who's going to win the FA Cup, who's going to win the League Cup, and who's going to win the Champions League. I might just do that rather than trying to predict all the different positions in the league, because it gets tedious. I think I'd just do a proper predictions video. Damien Priest could be putting in an open challenge on Raw for the US chair. I just think that the answer... R-Truth is too busy chasing after flipping Reginald. So, forget him. Love to see Ricochet getting more time on TV. I think... instead of filler matches, what we've been getting on Raw, it'd be nice to have some reasonable competition. Ali, a lot of things going off between him and Mansoor. Monsieur. So we'll wait and see. Open challenges though, it comes hand in hand with US title. Kind of, don't know, needs a bit more of a solid. Because you just have Humberto Carrillo flipping coming out all the time, like he did with Sheamus. I think you'll have another Sheamus Priest rematch on Monday Night Raw. I think you can definitely take that to the bank. I think Arcade Bro Celebration is definitely going to be a thing on Raw. You're just going to get an overhaul of flipping that cunt. Charlotte Flair, she's going to be all over Raw because she's won the title yet again. I apologise for the C word, what I threw in there. Cult of Personality was just playing in the stadium. What? Yeah, because he's yeah. Wow, that's cool. Didn't West Ham play the game? Triple H, because Triple H is a West Ham fan apparently. So yeah, they played Triple H's music at West Ham. I don't know if CM Punk's a Chelsea or Arsenal fan, but it's kind of cool that they've just had that on in the stadium. That's cool. Rain is pouring down. 47 minutes have gone. It's no longer half time, so we will get rid of that. We actually, I could do. So we are into the second half. So we get rid of that. William says, I am. Now I am thinking Brock defeats Roman. The Rock comes in. We get Rock versus Brock. Maybe the Rock comes in with Roman and the Usos. Rock beats Brock for the title after Brock takes it from Roman. There's a lot of Rock and Brock and Sock'em and kind of all kinds of stuff going off in that bloody comment, really. Maybe Brock wears a sock covered in rock with X-Pac. Yeah, it could happen actually. I don't know how they're going to get to Rock versus Roman. That's what we've got. That's the end goal. That's what we've got to get to. Don't know how we get there, but does Rock face Brock with a sock on his cock? Don't know. But good suggestion. Love it. Jeff Hardy versus Cross might happen at Extreme Rules, possibly WWE. This pay-per-view. What is that? The third time they've fought? That'd be the fourth time they've fought. I don't know. Then we get Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania after Roman turns on the Rock. Then Roman beats the Rock at WrestleMania. We got there in the end. Done a Rock with the socket and the Pac and the X-Pac and the Lukaku was thinking, why the fuck did he leave Milan for this shit web? Fun fact, Italy's just as fucking bad. Oh, ball, trying to get an handball. Don't think we'll get a VAR on that. Arsenal on the counter attack, but that ball is not going to stay in play. Oh, bit of bad pack. Oh, wow. Chelsea are putting themselves in a bit of pressure here. Come on out. I'd like to see Arsenal at least score one goal, make this game fun. Whistle being blown. Damn it. Offside. Smith Rowe's really trying to make the difference in this Arsenal team, which is no Aubameyang. Mendy boots it out towards Lukaku. Arsenal are not doing too bad. It's getting into this game now a little bit. No end product yet, but they're trying to fight. No free kick. Referees waved it away. Chelsea are trying to mount a counter attack. Oh, if this pays off, it'll be good. But Arsenal, I think, have got it covered. Back to Leno. Oh, the insider stream last night, someone had the cheek to call Vince a racist. I saw that. I did see that. James, I did see that comment actually. I'm not sure if I saw it in Daisy's chat as well. It might have just been Insider's chat where I saw it. I mean, because I did jump into the Insiders for a few minutes last night. No. It's got nothing to do with Bianca Belair's race colour. She was fucking champion, for God's sake. She beat Sasha Banks. They were in a main event at a WrestleMania. Yes, it was night one. Bobby is your champion on Raw, which is the fucking WWE Championship, by the way. So, fuck off. Fucking knob. It's wrestling. It's not real. It's booked. Bianca Belair stood there in the ring knowing she was going to fucking lose. And she stood there. Did you not see the smile on her face before she took the match? She knew what was going to happen. She didn't want us like, oh, you get out there and this is not going to happen. She knew. She knew that was going to be the finish. Chelsea is going on strong. We will read the bottom bit. First part of the season, not sure if they can hold their apparent moment. Okay, he's just took it away. Chelsea are a good team. They are going to challenge for the title this season. I can assure you of that. They're a really good team. I think last season was a transition season. Tuchel coming in is massive for them. Thought Frank Lampard did an okay job, but no, it was always going to be, this is the season what's going to really push Chelsea back into the title picture for sure. Big titles open. I think City, Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea are all in with a shout of the title this season. It's going to be an interesting race for sure. We are 52 minutes in to the second half. Chelsea have got the ball in. Well, they did have it in. They are in and around the Arsenal half. Chelsea is coming on strong out of the gate. They will, but will they hold their apparent momentum through the season? Like I said, William, I think they will. They're a good team. They've got a lot of good players in the backup. Ziyech is on the bench. Timo Werner's on the bench. Any other club would love to have them players starting in a starting 11. They're sat on the sub bench. Hudson-Odoi, really good player, young talent. He's also sat on the bench. Robert Lewandowski's just got. Oh, where's all the Polish people? What were we on Tuesday? Oh, I'd love if they were all back. Wow. Bayern, good team. Lewandowski. Wished he could have been around. He'd be a good signing for an English club, I would have thought, but his age now is going against him. Huge net is trash. Huge net is trash. 54 minutes have been played. Reece James is on the ball at the minute. There's a bit of an overlap, but he's gone inward. Ball whipped in by Astelaqueta. It's going to be a corner to Chelsea. Astelaqueta ball into Lukaku. Lukaku didn't really do much with it. Alright, prediction time. Who wins between Walter and Dragunov? Who wins between Walter and Dragunov tonight? Big showdown. Who wins it? Let me know in the chat. Corner to be whipped in by Chelsea. That's not really doing much. Not really making much difference. Get another chance to whip the ball in. Arsenal doing really well at defending. Joinio. That is Havertz. Can't get past the Arsenal defender. Ball booted away straight to a Chelsea player. That was Alonso. Breaking news, Man City to sign Tom Brady. Wow, Tom Brady, that'd be awesome. Goalkeeper. Lily, Dragunov wins and is the new UK champion. I think Dragunov wins. I just because he's been built kind of weak going into it, but the last couple of fights that they've had, expect loud slaps. It's gonna sound brutal. It's gonna look brutal. These guys are going to knock trucks out of each other. It's going to be class. It's going to be good. if you can't, honestly, you can't hype that match anymore. Honestly, go watch the UK NXT UK match. What they had on a normal TV show, for God's sake, go watch that, and then that will be the bar what they'll set for tonight. You know what I mean? They'll want to do better than that tonight. Going to be the match of the night for sure. I'm calling it now, match of the night, match of the weekend. We're going to be left going, that's an instant 5-star classic. Yeah, Dave Meltzer doesn't give that 5 stars, then he can kiss my ass. Because I reckon it's already got it. I think it's already... The anticipation for that match is unreal. Ciampa, Walter, kind of vibes. God, how many really top matches does Walter need to have? Walter's just class, man. We have got an Arsenal player down. Christiansen. The rain might be helping a little bit in this one for Arsenal now. Still need a goal. Arsenal need to score to get back into this. Because I do think the next goal is definitely going to be the difference maker. Walter is moving to the main roster, probably Raw. I don't know if he is. There was always rumours that he never really wanted to move to America, so unless they've worked it out that they can fly him from his home to there, then fair enough, but he's never had any desire to stay in America for so long. So I don't know what his deal would be if he makes the main roster, but I'd love to see it because he'd be fantastic. What a great guy to have on main roster. Imagine him against Sheamus. Oh, Big E, Sheamus, whichever, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Randy Orton against Walter. Do it. I'd love that. Got a corner to Arsenal. NXT looks like to be the NXT looks like a natural move, but I think it goes to Raw. Yeah, NXT are looking for really young talent now, aren't they? They're becoming more of an experimental promotion. I'm shocked that so near. Head in his hands. Arsenal nearly scored. Wow, that was close. Ball whipped in. It's headed back. Just needed to be on target, and Arsenal would have been back in this game. It was holding. Had the header, free header. Gets it on target. It's 2-1. NXT are looking to be more experimental again. They are not moving away from the centre that they're in now, which I think is a bad move. They need to go back to wholesale or get a stadium or an arena to have proper fans in. Oh, Havertz, a bit of pushing and shoving, a bit of afters. Havertz holding on to the ball when Arsenal wanted it and stuff. Just a bit of silliness. Referee's just giving Havertz a bit of a ticking off. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Tuchel doesn't look too happy, chewing on his gum. Once he sees Florida boobs, England loses. Oh, I'm sure he's seen plenty of boobs from America. Plastic boobage. Plastic boobage. I'm saying that UK's just floppy boobage. Floppy. Oh God, knocking my mic over. What's going on? It's 60th minute. 30 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Arsenal need a goal. Good bit shoulder barge. Mendy. Chelsea free kick. Shaka taking down a Chelsea player. Don't quite know what Saka's just trying to roll it up so the players can get back into position. A bit of an half and half gesture there, but with an handshake that didn't quite connect. Dave, Liverpool Chelsea will be a good game next Saturday, but Liverpool will win and remain unbeaten. I think it'll be a tough game. It's a R5 kickoff, I believe, as well. Liverpool do alright at Chelsea, to be honest. I think we beat them 2-1 last season or something like that. And we've certainly put on good performances against them. It's just early doors. It really don't matter if you stay unbeaten. Be nice if we can, but I think a draw. I think it'll be a draw, but we'll see. Should be a good game. Advantage is that we both don't have midweek matches, so that's cool. Chelsea are going to destroy Liverpool. Only joking. Cause you drew at Southampton. Don't be bitter, James Chadwick. Don't be bitter. Oh, them bloody Chelsea are gonna destroy Liverpool. I'm gonna toke on my fake and get some porn. Chelsea nearly had a chance to get a third. Bit scrappy. Arsenal did well to deal with that. Yeah, get some quality porn, got on the go, love. 63 minutes. Lukaku, balls that played into him. He's out holding it up. A sort of ball back to, I think that's Mount. What do you think will be next for Finn Balor? I'd love him to be. The thing is, though, they're lining up these opponents for Roman Reigns, and it's not Finn. So I don't know. I don't want him to go after the Intercontinental title. Oh, good clearance by Mendy. Mendy straight to Leno. That's cool. Finn Balor. You want him in the title picture. Don't want him going for mid-title rubbish. I think he'll get drafted to Raw. Is my honest opinion. In October he'll get drafted to Raw. Mix him up with Bobby Lashley and them guys. That's what I think will happen. I just think he's the pecking order on flipping SmackDown. You've got Brock now. Great. Oh, hey, would be nice if he did a program with Finn Balor, with John Cena. What do you think of that? Seeing as though Cena's now failed against Roman. Maybe Finn goes, well, you took my spot, fella. You took my spot. Now I want to fight you. So, yeah, they could do amazing things with Balor. But I don't know if it's with Roman or not. Want him in title picture. Because I think he deserves it. Losing a title and not really getting a title shot after, just because of an injury, is pretty sucks. So, Arsenal are making changes. SmackDown is going to be stacked. Why so many were let go? Parker, Brock tag team would be crazy. God, imagine when Parker Bordeaux gets ready to jump, which I think the NXT stuff is going to help him. Yeah, could be interesting. Very similar guys, aren't they? They're very similar. Yeah, so yeah, that would be crazy. James Chadwick, we have Wolves next Sunday. You'll beat Wolves. Wolves got beat by Spurs today, 1-0. No, Wolves are just, for all that they offered a couple of years ago, they've died a death, really. Losing the manager to Spurs, not a good thing. I don't know. I don't know if the criteria of buying Portuguese players has really worked out for him, if I'm being all honest. Ruben Neves, I'm surprised he hasn't been snapped up by other clubs. He's a good player. Dylan says Cena, Finn in a fight would be a good fight, Dave. A dream match that I would like to see. Finn versus Edge. Yeah, like I said, Cena versus Finn would be. I'd be interested in that. Cena just doing work away from the title a little bit. Could see a feud happening between them two. Edge eventually, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, don't know where. I think Edge is a little bit busy with Seth at the minute. I don't think that feud's over. I think Seth will keep that going a little bit longer. To be honest, I think there'll be more stuff on that. But I think they need to keep Finn busy while this Brock stuff or Rock stuff keeps going on, because you've got to think that Finn's in line for a title shot at some point. Or why is he on the main roster? It don't make sense. And he was absent last night. He wasn't on the card. I hope they do big things with him, to be honest. Because he's good. He is good. You still Vince McMahon. Oh, big muscle guy. Good, but, 67th minute in this football game. Chelsea are just walking it right now. They're not really doing much to change things up. It's all down on Arsenal. Arsenal need to change this result. I think it's a steady performance from Chelsea, to be honest. They don't seem to be panicky, if that is the right word. It's a bit of a slip. Imagine an Eva Marie Combe. Days' worst nightmare. Throw Lillian and Alexa, why not? Back to Alexa, because we've seen the Brood now. Edge, she's going to be new Edge's manager with Lily. I think, alright, the thing you should take home from SummerSlam last night is Lily is more over than Eva Marie. Think about that. A doll is more over than Eva Marie. Come on, Vince, take notes. Because you see the pop that Lily got when obviously my attention wasn't on Lily. You see Alexa's bum in them shorts. My attention was there. I was looking at a bum. That was probably the pop. People just thought it was Lily, and it wasn't. Charlotte Roman will begin to not trust Paul. Big drama there. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting who, because Paul is linked. Maybe, do you remember after WrestleMania 17 where they aligned Triple H and Stone Cold together? What do you think they do? Could they do something like that? Heyman tries to get a truce between his guys, tries to manage both of them, and then the jealousy kicks in. I don't know. There's just so many possibilities with it, which they could go down quite easily. Oh, Kante's coming on. What a great team Chelsea have got where they can just bring him on. Well, we've just got Conte. Could just bring Conte on. Be right. Alonso's in my fantasy team, by the way, and Xhaka. Looks like it might be who's coming off for Chelsea. It is Kokovic. Decoration is coming off. Akolo Kante's coming on. Definitely the guy who made the difference with Leicester City when they won the title. 71 minutes. We're into the last 20 minutes of this game. Rumours are Finn brings back the demon back. Vince is persistent. The demon. Bringing back the demon now without Bray Wyatt is just ridiculous. In all fairness, because we just secretly want that matchup. We've always wanted that matchup. Now the fact that we're virtually on the fringes of Bray being all elite, it's just weird. Bringing back the demon would suck with Bray not being there. Wait, Dave, do you think Big E will cash in and Roman would be badly beaten, or Dappen? Also, would you have Roman beat Brock? Ooh, I don't know how long Brock's stopping around for. I don't know what deal he has cut with WWE. You'd kind of hope that, you know, to get to the Rock, you've got to beat Brock. I think you'd book Roman Reigns strong against Brock. That's what I'd do. Keep Roman strong against Brock and Rock. Then Finn Balor can go beat him and become a megastar. The cash in with Big E. I still want him to cash in on Bobby Lashley, to be all fairness. I don't know. I think him going after Bobby raises more of my attention than what it would him going after Roman. Just think there's something more in that with everything what's gone on with the New Day over this last couple of months. Yeah, I'd be intrigued with that. Imagine a Team Roman versus Team Brock Survivor Series. Wow. I wish they'd do it. I want the old Survivor Series matches back. That's what made that pay-per-view great back in the day, in the 90s. You know, when Undertaker made his debut. I loved that format. I know it doesn't work with reality wrestling, but it worked. Having like the Pipers and the Visionaries, and it was cool. Oh, good save by Mendy. Wait, 74th minute. Yeah, bring back the teams. Obviously Roman's got his team. What would Brock team be? Oh, right. Go for it, guys. Fantasy book the hell out of it. What is Brock's team? Because we've got Roman Reigns, the Usos, Naomi. We can have a female. So there's your four. Who's his Brock's? Go for it. Yeah, it would be fire. It absolutely would. But who's Brock's team? Who's in Brock's? Which tag team are you putting in? Got to think what would match Brock. So, go wild. Yeah, go wild. Who's in Brock's team? That's a question to you guys. Well, I want to see your answers. 75th minute of the second half. Chelsea, I believe, have got a corner. We're focused on James. Oh, it's a throw-in. Oh, no, it's a corner. It's a corner. Yeah, so who's going to be in Brock's team if that did happen? I'm intrigued. Get your thinking caps on. Alonso. It's still 2-0 to the Chelsea. Arsenal looked better in the second half, I've got to admit. Just no end product. Street Profits and Asuka. Street Profits and Asuka. Interesting. Dave, I think for Team Brock, Mysterios, Finn and Bianca. Okay, good thinking. Why not just like Ray? Brock, Edge, Cena, Bianca, William. Shout out to you. Cool. John Cena. Cool. Don't think he'd be around for Survivor Series, but, you know, cool. Fantasy booking. Brock team, Otis, Chad, and Rhea. I wish that you did put lol at the end of that, didn't you? A deal? Lol? Well, you know what I'm going to pick. You've got to have Eva Marie. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Leno with a fantastic save. Lukaku can't believe that wasn't a goal. We're going to see the replay again. Lukaku, nice head. Goalkeeper saves it. It's the crossbar. Doesn't cross the line. I prefer Williams' team to mine. Williams' team does sound pretty cool. It's just like legends, isn't it? Legend team. I just wish they'd push Naomi better, if I'm all honest. Then the Bianca thing works. It works for me. Mine, okay. Corbin. So it'd be Brock, Corbin, Elias, and Eva Marie. That's your team. God damn it. The fans will love it. 77th minute. We're just seeing this Lukaku chance again. Lukaku's been absolutely fantastic in this. Great save by Leno. But did that go in? Surely that went in. Surely that was a goal. Now that's a fucking world class team right there. Yeah, Corbin, Elias, and Eva Marie with Brock Lesnar. Brock wouldn't get along with either Elias or Corbin. That's why you do it. It's like a punishment. Yeah, Brock, it's good to have you back, but here's your team. Could be worse. It could be Lily as their manager. Another change for Arsenal. Oh, balls at the back. Good closing down by Arsenal. This is teetered out a little bit. We're close. They're slowly getting to the last 10 minutes. 79th minute. Botman. Just for that one. Arsenal player on the sideline. I think Arsenal are running out of time, if I'm being all honest. Yeah, they need to have scored really early on in this half. Lol, I'm still in denial that Eva exists. Add MVP as the manager's Brock team, says a deal. I like MVP. I think what he's doing with Brock, with Bobby right now is fantastic. I really get a sense of a good pairing. I think Bobby Lashley's finally looking legit as a champion. I didn't when he first started. I don't know if he looked just the part. He now feels the part. He now looks like he's a credible champion. I can't honestly get a Big E, Bobby Lashley feud. It'd be huge. That'd be huge. 42 minutes until some American football pre-season action. Who's playing, William? Who's playing? Who's the pre-season match? You know what? I'd love to do a watch along for American football, just because it's fun. I don't know anything about American football. Well, I know bits. But yeah, it'd be nice to do that one time. Let me know if you want me to do different sports. I might look into it. As long as I can watch it here in the UK. That's the deal. if I can watch it without having to pay extra money and shit, I'll do it. I ain't bothered. Butcher American football, that'd be ace. Why are they wearing pads? He's just got his helmet stuck. Welcome to Kansas City Chiefs. Whatever they are. Baltimore Raiders and whatever else. Yakin Ziek. Sounds like a sneeze. He's coming on for Mason Mount. So Mason Mount is off. Yakin Ziek is on. We are into the last. We've got 8 minutes left of normal time. This game has teetered out 2-0 to Chelsea. Looks to be the final score, to be honest. Arsenal have kind of offered a bit of resistance in this second half. Tried to get back into it, but sadly, no major final product from them. What time is NXT tonight? Is it midnight or 1 a.m? Is the actual show at midnight or 1 a.m? I haven't checked. So please, James Chadwick, you let me know in the chat. Please. Could have a last chance. Aubameyang is on for Arsenal. Didn't see that. So we're going to whip it in. Pepe. Oh, Mendy, good save. Palms it away. Gets to a Chelsea player. Oh, looking to get Conte on the break. Arsenal trying their best to get back into this. Pepe. Nobody backing him up. So throw into Arsenal. .83 minutes have gone. I like MVP as a manager. I would love Alexa Bliss to manage a Lily character. I want Lily. Alright, who would play Lily? Oh, you want to be a male superstar? Alright then, let's do this. Okay, like, oh, it would be perfect. Have a look at like NXT stars mainly. Yeah. Who would be perfect as the Lily character? Who would fit that role? Ooh, Baron Corbin's desperate. He's desperate for money. Can imagine him with pigtails. He's growing his hair out, so why not? Yeah, Baron Corbin as Lily. Could wear the Lily outfit. What do you think? That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's I'm doing that. Baron Corbin as Lily. I'm throwing that out there. Dave, you should get Alexa device and say, Alexa, play Talk Sports Radio. You will be updated in football scores via the radio. Yeah, the problem with that is copyright stuff. I can't have too much like going off in the background. It's just a grey area. But yeah, I could have done that. There's not really much we could be updated on right now, Premier League wise. Lukaku is on the ball. Oh, Havertz tried to play it through the goalkeeper's legs. Rather unlucky. It's Cleveland Browns v the New York Giants. Then San Francisco 49ers versus the Chargers. I take these games outside of the conferences. Reason why they did a pre-season game, so that they're not in the same conference division. My mind blows when it comes to American football. Which part of America you'd have your division in? So they're playing teams from outside their own conferences, right? Sunday night game is the best. Announcers do go deep inside each team's rosters. So you basically get a proper feel of your team. Yeah, so you know your defensive line, your attacking line. Who poops in people's bags. Who doesn't lift the toilet seat when he's having a pee-pee. Well, we're into the final 3 minutes of this game. Corbin as Lily, yes, is down and out. Easily to be possessed. Yeah, he needs the money. There'll be Alexa going, go on. I'll give you a couple of mil. To be Lily. Okay, I'll do it. And he'll be there in his pigtails. Coming down to the ring. You can imagine that. Be fun though. They offered Mike Bennett a chance to beat Abigail Firefly Funhouse back when he was at WWE. Yeah, Mike Bennett was offered the role as Abby the Witch. Wow, that's good shit. A deal says Money in the Bank is in Elegant Stadium, same stadium Summerslam from last year. Yeah, next year's Money in the Bank. Wow, just think of the layout that we got last night, and that for a Money in the Bank match. It's going to be pretty epic. It's big, really big. William Hensey says, I love it. Dave, it would make sense. He is possessed. Yeah, it's just an easy target. He's down and out. He's got no money. He's be a new outfit for him to get him out of that fucking god awful shirt with a bloody stain on it. Yeah, attacking line would be the offense. Yes, you've got a defense and offense. Yeah, we call it attacking. Yeah, it's the terminology, but basically, what's slightly different because we just generally call it the attack. But you'll call it the offense. So, yeah, it's just terminology, it's just slightly different. Imagine Brock Lashley, Drew, Orton, Bianca against Roman, the Usos, Samoa Joe, and Naomi. Well, let's do that. Let's have a quiet moment and think about that. I can imagine. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be a good team up. Brock, Lashley, Drew, Orton, and Bianca. I feel that your Brock team would be heavily overpowering because the Usos don't match up to Bobby or Drew. Samoa Joe, obviously, we know that we've got Drew McIntyre and Bobby what would face him. Roman, obviously, Brock. Yeah, it's a bit heavy-sided, if you get what I mean. The Usos are your weak links in there, but I get where you're coming from because obviously it's the Iowari family. I can never say that name, but I never really try. Yeah, it's really good shit. Yeah. 90th minute, we've got 3 minutes of injury time to be played. This game as it died after the second Chelsea goal, to be honest. Arsenal needed to get back into this game. They needed a goal. They've not really done much in the way of attacking. offense. Yeah, it's just been all Chelsea basically. Chelsea have easily got the 3 points in this. No sweated. Dave, same person. We are. This is what Days looks like under his hoodie and with no beard. I would, yeah. He doesn't do 12-hour shifts like me, but he does 12-hour streams, which is fair enough. Probably the same thing. Dave. Corbin does wear red. And what is to happen badly now? It's all I am thinking about. Thanks, Days. Wow, James. Adil said Brock, Jinder and Shanky versus Great Khali, Bia and Reigns. Wow, that's interesting. Very tall combination. Throw Omos in there. What about Omos? The Giants. Let's get all the Giants. I want all the Giants in a team. Yeah. It'll be awesome. So yeah. It sucks because the majority of them can't wrestle for shit. Just look great. Yeah, we'll get the Giant Gonzalez and the Yeti to come back to wrestling for Saudi Arabia. Right, I am really playing amazing in this game. James, you're all over it, bud. Man of the match performance. And it's over. It is over. Chelsea have beaten Arsenal by 2 goals to 0. I'm going to write it in the box so if anybody's late, they'll know that it's the end result. So, end result. I'll do the colour again. So Arsenal second straight defeat. Chelsea won. Loud boost from Arsenal fans, Dave. Yep, we have got the end result. But I'm not happy with our position. Perfectionist. So there you go. That is the end result. Final whistle has been blown. Think Arteta, we could be losing him by the end of Wednesday if they get beaten by West Brom in the cup. Arteta's gone, even before Man City. 2-0, so Chelsea unbeaten. Same scoreline as Brentford on Friday. Yeah, same scoreline. At home. This is at Arsenal's home. Would have thought they'd have put up a bit more of a fight. They came out in the second half. They did alright. They just needed a goal. And they're just not threatened. We've just got a picture of the Chelsea fans. There's a big fat guy with his belly out, which is literally me. Chelsea. Good game. Absolutely good game for Chelsea fans. If you're a Chelsea fan and you're lurking in the background and you're not being a part of the chat, pop a like on the stream. Let me know that you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I think everybody in the chat right now has already subscribed, which you're all awesome for doing that. But if there's anybody what is watching or turns up late or whatever, please consider it. We are back on Wednesday for West Brom Arsenal. Let's be here when Arsenal lose again. That's the key. We will be here to see the end of Arteta. That's the aim. Let's see him getting booted out of the cup. William Ency says most people dream of being a werewolf. I am literally a werewolf. Uh, when the moon is full, I turn into James. And then people cut me off in traffic. I turn into James and destroy everyone around me. Yeah, well, I've heard that when I get angry, I turn green, rip off all my clothes, and then when I look into the mirror, I look like James Chadwick. Liverpool fans are happy United draw. Liverpool go second, Chelsea top. Is that how the table looks? Yeah. But it can't be on goal difference because they've both got the same. Yes, tomorrow is. We're not doing it on this channel, but we have West Ham Leicester. Yeah, Chelsea have only gone above Liverpool because of the alphabet. Wolves beat Man United, Burnley Leeds. Obviously next weekend no footy streams. I'm working, which is a shame, but we are here on Wednesday. West Brom versus Arsenal, League Cup. We're here for that. Let's see Arsenal get dumped out at their first chance of competition this year. Maybe we see an Arsenal performance worthy. Don't know. This game, though, what we've just watched, was won in the first half. All my bottled up rage releases into a cursing, butt kicking explosion. Being James would be amazing. I've heard a lot of people say that about James. That turning into James Chadwick is the goal in life whenever they're mad and frustrated. In fact, around here where I'm from, in Yorkshire, we use the term going James. I went James last night. I went full on rage. Yeah, not called James. It's called the Chadwick. Going Chadwick. I went Chadwick on your ass. Yeah, baby. Arsenal are now in 19th. Oh, God, please. If there's a God, send Arsenal down. Keep Newcastle up, send Arsenal down. That's what we want. Right then, guys. Final thoughts, because I'm not hanging around too much. I'm hungry. I need some food. And guess what? I need a pee. So, the NXT Takeover opener straight show. Only one thing. It's happening. Is it at 1 a.m? Oh, God. Another late nighter. Cool. Nice one. So we've got to find things to watch until 1 o'clock. Yay. Yay. Right then, final thoughts. What are you looking forward to tonight? What is the match you're most looking forward to? Do you think there's a title change? I think Cameron Grimes gets the $1 million belt. Although I would love it for Ted DiBiase to be a buckler. That would be fun, but I can't see it. I think Cameron Grimes wins that match. Dakota Kai, I would love to become the next NXT champion, female champion, but I think Raquel retains. Sucks. Hate that. I think Karrion Kross retains. I think Kyle O'Reilly beats Adam Cole. Baby. And I think Dragunov beats Walter. So that you get your final thoughts in. Dave, looking forward to Walter Dragunov, Samoa Joe, Cross, and Cameron Grimes will win. Shout out to you, Dylan. Yeah, I don't think there is a kick-off match. Well, we didn't even think there was a kick-off match last night, but there was. So we'll have to wait and see on that one a deal. They could throw a bone, give us a little cheeky match. They might not. I think there's 5 matches tonight, so it should be a nice tidier pay-per-view, so won't be hard bearing as last night was. Woodley, Logan Paul, August 29. Oh, God, I want Woodley to beat Paul. Arsenal has players but don't have the team unity. Chelsea has a deep bench. I still like Man City will happen for us. I have to stick with my team. Man City, a good team to stick with, William. There's no question that they're going to be in the top 3 or 4. Definitely challenging for the title like they have done for the last last 4 or 5 years, to be honest. They're not a bad team to back. Chelsea, they've bought quality. They've really done well in the transfer market over the last 2 years. Arsenal, sadly, have just not done enough. The talent that they've developed are ready, just not as champions material. Why do BT Sport not show the NXT Takeovers, Dave? Because the network, it's classed as a pay-per-view. It's pretty much because it's USA will own NXT rights as well, and they put it as a pay-per-view, so it just solely goes to the network. So Peacock are showing it. It's pretty much like Summerslam wasn't really. I mean, I know it was on the BT box office, but is that what you mean? Like the box office, or just not showing the matches at all? 'Cause I don't know why it's not on BT box office. It should be, because it's a pay-per-view. But with SmackDown, with SummerSlam being only last night, probably that's the reason why they haven't. Woodley Paul fight is on BT box office. Am I gonna stream? I will not stream that rubbish. I don't like Logan Paul, Adil, to be honest with you. I won't waste my time on that. There's no chance. Sticking with the football, sticking with the wrestling. I'll leave days to do all that kind of stuff. But Woodley, Logan Paul. I just want Woodley to beat him because I can't stand Logan Paul. James had no idea how amazing he is. Love to live vicariously angry through James. Yes. Going full Chadwick. Right then, guys, I am wrapping up. We have gone through yet another watch along, which is fantastic. We've seen Chelsea beat Arsenal, which was predictable. We're going to settle down, get ready to watch some wrestling action with NXT Takeover 36. So we'll see you in Days' chat for that later on tonight. And what if Woodley shows up on Rock? They will not promote that on WWE TV. Unfortunately, a deal. It would be great if they did. Dave, not long till Champions League group stage playoffs nearly finished. Yeah, I can't wait for the draw, Dylan. I will do a video for that. You know, I'd love to do a live stream of the draw, but it's early. It's early here in the UK. It's really early, but let me know. Actually, let me know in the comments section when this stream ends if you want me to do the Champions League draw. If I'm not working, I might consider doing it. So that'd be a good little watch along, wouldn't it? Seeing the teams being drawn out for the Champions League. If I'm not working, I'll consider that. Yeah, thanks for the great stream. Chelsea were good. Thank you, Dylan. James Chadwick, shout out to you. Dylan, shout out to you. Deal, you've been amazing. William Ency, Ballyou to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. To everybody else, Connor, if you're still around, shout out to you, bud. Yeah, it's been a great little watch along. Thank you for joining. You should do it. If I'm not working, I will consider it. Just do a reaction to the Liverpool draw. Yes, a deal. There'll be a reaction. Yeah, I might consider it. Later, my friends have to run out. Fiance come to the hotel room, wants to go for lunch. Then we'll probably lay in bed and watch TV, having adult relations. Plan tonight, then fly on Tuesday. Shout out to you, William NC. You get on with them adult relations. Enjoy. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome. Until Wednesday when we do this all again. With West Brom versus Arsenal in the League Cup. It's going full Chadwick. I need a wee. Until the next time. Bye for now.